Hey guys, what's up? Hey, what's up? Nice day at the range, huh? I got something new today.
All right, on. What you got?
A shotgun.
Oh, cool. Which one?
It's a 12 gauge. A Shockwave, I think.
Oh, wow. Have you ever shot one before?
No. This is my first time, like, ever shooting one. I picked it up because they told me to.
Okay. Who told you to?
Bobo Biden, buy a shotgun, that whole thing.
Buy a shotgun.
I think it'll be pretty easy, just point, pump it, and, blast, Widespread and everything. It's going to take out everybody you pointed at.
That thing is way bigger than that.
Way easier than like an AR-15 or something.
You don't need an AR-15. It's harder to aim. It's harder to use.
Not exactly. I'd say an AR is probably way easier.
I can't wait. This is supposed to be the easiest way to defend myself, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here goes nothing, guys. Woo! What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out the channel. Today, we do have a shotgun out here. It is a 12 gauge, but it is not a Shockwave like you saw in the beginning. This thing is a lot cooler than a Shockwave. In my opinion, this is probably one of the coolest shotguns I own. And the reason for that is because this is a Winchester 97 model. This thing is over 100 years old and still kicking. This thing works just as good as it did the day it was made. These were made in between 1897 and 1957. So that's a long span to make these shotguns. This one has the 700,000 range serial number, so that means it was made between 1923 and 1924. So right at 100 years old. I really like this shotgun. A lot of people really like this shotgun. But there's a couple different variants, and a lot of people like the trench gun. And those were the ones that were made for basically World War II and a lot of war stuff. But the trench gun actually had a heat shield on top of it and a bayonet lug. This one, and in particular, is made for officers and stuff like that, which hence the reason why it's called a riot shotgun, right? But this one I hear is very cool. The Winchester 97 is a bottom feed, side ejected 12 gauge. You can also tell it has the external hammer. The reason for that is because it doesn't have a interceptor in here, and it allows it to do the slam fire action, which basically means you pump it just like I just did. You can pull the trigger and keep pumping it until the 6-round tube is empty. That's what everybody likes about these shotguns. You hear a lot of stuff saying, oh, they don't make them like they used to. Well, they in fact do not make these like they used to. And by these, I mean 12 gauge shotguns. They don't make them like they used to. The fact that this thing is 100 years old and still kicking and still able to be shot today and do just as much work, that's cool in my opinion. That's cool in my book. And yeah, so I'm going to put some rounds through it today and show you what this Winchester 97 model can do. All right, guys, so today we're going to be running some Fiocchi 2 3/4 shells from it. This is basically some steel target loads, basically for shooting clays and stuff like that. Not really powerful stuff. We're just going to be running through it just for some target practice. I'm pretty sure that this thing holds about 6 in the tube, so we're just going to go ahead and throw it in here. Probably a lot easier if I had. So like I said, 6 in a tube. Now, you'll be able to see the slam fire action because what I'm literally going to do, pump one into the chamber, pull the trigger, and just keep pumping until that tube is empty. Now, this thing goes really quick, and that's the reason why people like these things. Like I said, I think it's very cool that this thing holds about 6 in the tube. It is 6 in the tube, 4 or 5. Or maybe that was 4, 5, 6, yeah. So what we're going to do is put one in the chamber, keep it pointed in a safe direction. We'll go ahead and fire this thing, like I said. So we should have 7 in this thing total, but I wouldn't leave it locked back like that or cocked back like that. I would probably just not leave one in the chamber, I guess. So that was 7, because like I said, you got 6 in the tube, 1 in the chamber after you put one in there. This thing is very cool, and the fact, like I said, that it's 100 years old and still kicks like that, dude, is awesome. Like I said, Winchester 97 is very, very popular. Probably one of my favorite shotguns. When I saw this on the shelf, dude, I just had to have it. And that is the reason why. Everybody wants one of these things because of the slam fire action. If you find one of these at a local pawn shop or something, do yourself a favor and go get one. But just make sure all the numbers are matching on it. Let's run some more through it. One back in the chamber. Be very careful. Keep your finger off the trigger. Maintain your trigger discipline because this thing is cocked back. Let it ride. Kind of got away from me there for a second, but put it back up, put it back in my shoulder. Getting a little hot now. But like I said, that was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rounds right there. And very quick. I mean, you can pump something and get quick with it too, but the fact that you can pump this thing and really don't have to do any manipulation other than just hold down the trigger, it's pretty awesome in my opinion. Okay, I got 5 rounds left in that box, so that's what I'm gonna run through it. And dude, like I said, if you can find this at your local pawn shop or somewhere like that, maybe even, I don't even know if you can find these online, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm sure they got websites out there that have them, but basically, man, if you can find one, pick it up because they're awesome. So here we go with the pump and the slam fire. One in the chamber. Just wanted to show you guys the ejection pattern that I had on these things. I mean, they're all clumped right there. Literally that entire box is clumped together right in that same spot.
Guys, back here in the studio, this is where we film our podcast at, the Off the Range podcast. If you want to see the Off the Range podcast, it's in the Black Diamond Guns of Gear YouTube. Just go check it out. I think we're up to about 12 or 13 different episodes right now. We're going to be posting that stuff on Rumble too, so check that out. Like I said, just ran a whole box of this Fiocchi through it. Running that whole box through that 100-year-old firearm is awesome. Like I said, that is the main reason why I picked it up. Yes, it's very cool that it does the slam fire action. That is one of the main reasons why everybody likes to get them, including myself. But the fact that this thing was basically an antique, over 100 years old, and still works, and still has all the matching numbers is the reason why I picked it up recently. So, if you can find those things, by far, one of the coolest shotguns you'll ever own. So, that is the Winchester 97 model. Hope you liked the video. If you do, hit like and subscribe. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think about the Winchester 97 because I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know what you think. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit us up on Rumble because we're going to be posting stuff over there too. YouTube is not very friendly when it comes to this kind of content. So if you can, give us a follow over on Rumble. Black Diamond Guns of Gear, all one word over there. We'd really appreciate it. Guys, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Like I said, check out the podcast and always check out Fat Tack because they have all kinds of cool stuff over there, including t-shirts, hats, and all that stuff. Belts, holsters. They're even getting ready to have coffee and spices. All kinds of stuff over there. So go check it out at fattack.com. Really appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next one.